What up, everybody? This your boy Black Vegas, and I think it's my microphone in the way. Oh well, sorry. I'm sitting at my desk and saw an article that really fucked with me, and I decided I need to speak on it. So a school district in New Jersey is proposing to ban students in middle and high school from extracurricular activities such as field trips and proms if they owe money towards their lunch fees. Now, here's the kicker: they've already tried several other ways to do a ban, including if you hit a certain limit, you're limited to certain foods. Now, that ban was probably going to be more ridiculous than this, but all of it is dumb because the amount in which will enact and it would be at the discretion of the superintendent or the principal to initiate this ban. If you have $75 in debt, your kids will not be able to participate in extracurricular activities. Now, field trips aren't necessarily always extracurricular, at least in my opinion. A lot of times when we went on field trips, they were educational. So we would go someplace to learn something. It's a part of our education. Yeah, as you get older and you get to later years of schools, there's extra trips such as senior class trip and all of that. But for the most part, it's all education based. So why you want to deny kids education for $75? Furthermore, the prom, you're kind of like cutting your nose off to spite your face because y'all profit off the prom. You know how much prom tickets are these days? Like, I don't have kids, and I've heard prices, and I'm like, yo, I'm fucking glad I don't have kids for that shit. That's ridiculous. In fact, I think I saw somewhere where they say on average now, parents spend about $900 per kid on the prom because you think about all the stuff that you got to get, the clothes, rentals if you're renting, tickets and things like that. Yeah, you probably could spend like close to $1,000 on prom night for a kid, which is crazy. But yeah, for $75, your kids are going to be denied. Now, the other thing where they were going to like limit the food was like if it was $10 or $20 in debt, your kids can only eat a tuna sandwich. They can't eat nothing else off the menu. It's like, yo, what the fuck? So wait, what are we sending our kids to school for? Like, the education system is so fucked up that it's not doing anything to provide for these kids. It's bad enough that you have to pay all these extras for school. And now these schools are saying when you're struggling to pay for this stuff, that we're going to deny your kid possibly food, educational opportunities, extracurricular opportunities, stuff that's a part of their education. It just goes back to like how fucking everything in this country is based on debt and money rules everything. There's no empathy, sympathy, or compassion whatsoever. If you ain't got it, fuck it. Not our bad. You're just gonna have to suffer the consequences. Which, partially yes, I agree. But when it comes to essential things like education, providing food for kids and stuff like that, I'm not with that. And I think that there should be like more common sense input into these decisions. Like, you have to think these things through. And it's clear that this place in New Jersey isn't really thinking it through. They're just thinking about the bottom line. But that's the way the world is right now. And that's the way this country essentially is. It's all about your debt, your life, like whether you're going to work, whether you'll be able to get loans for education, to pay for education, whether you're able to, you know, secure a home, everything. It's all about like your credit and how much you got or how much you don't have. It's all about what your debt can do to impede you. Um, yeah. It's a damn fucking shame. Like, it fucking sickens me. And I wish things were different. But hopefully they will. Hopefully we'll get leadership that'll be more socially conscious when it comes to economics. Because that's what we need. That's what a lot of people have been talking about. It needs to be a socially economical change in the way that we proceed. Because not having people survive isn't benefiting anybody. Um, you know, you don't want your employee base. If you're thinking from the perspective of someone who, you know, has means or owns companies, you shouldn't want your employee base to be suffering because that builds low morale. That makes it harder for them to do their job, and it makes your production fall off. But instead, you just rather replace them with somebody else until you break them. It's fucking madness. Like, it's fucking madness. The country fucks with you in so many ways. Anyway, as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. It's your boy Blak Makers, and I'm out. Deuces.